Hi students, in this video we're going to solve multi-step equations using this activity that we did in class, or we are going to do in class to practice. So it's a scavenger hunt. There are 10 problems and one answer takes you to another card. So you don't have to start with number 1, you could start with whichever number you want. In this case, I will start with number 9. It is my favorite number. And then you have this recording sheet to show your work. So let me zoom in. And we're going to start by checking for the right order. Like I said, it's distribute. After that, we combine like terms. And after that, we move. So those are the easiest 3 steps that you can memorize to solving multi-step equations. Of course, there's more steps in between, but just giving you the shortest possible way. So the first thing we want to do here is write down the equation. So 5n plus 34 equals negative 2, 1 minus 7n. And, sorry, I haven't refocused this. There you go. So distribute means we're going to multiply whatever's outside the parentheses into what's inside the parentheses. So we have negative 2 times 1, that's negative 2. And then negative 2 times negative 7n, so that's positive 14n. And you can use the shortcuts or the calculator, whatever you would like to use. Just make sure you're doing it correctly. We didn't do anything to this side, so we're just going to bring this down. And we are done distributing. So now we're looking to check if we need to combine any terms. So this right here is a variable, this is a constant, this is a constant, and this is a variable. The equal sign is a wall, and we cover one side of the wall and ask ourselves, can these two be combined? The answer is no, they are not like terms. Then you check the other side and do those two terms, can they be combined? And no, they're different terms as well. So we move on to the next step. We want to solve for n. We can choose any movement here. At this point, it's just choosing to move something. Usually the variables go on the left side, so I'm going to move this 14n to the left side. We're going to subtract 14n to cancel that, but what we do to one side, we do to the other. So these two cancel, and 5 minus 14, we're going to be left with 9n. Then we have 34 equals negative 2. After this, we now realize that if the n's are on the left side, then the numbers, the constants, need to go to the right side. So this 34 needs to go to the right side. So we're going to subtract 34 from both sides of the equal sign. And we end up with canceling this. So 9n equals negative 2 minus 34, which is negative 36. This is a one-step equation where you just simply divide by the coefficient, and you end up with n equals negative 4. Here, it's telling you that you're going to go to actually, I forgot, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to go back to this question, and I realized that 5 minus 14 is actually negative 9. Now that means I'm going to divide by negative 9, which means I'm going to have a positive 14. So positive 4 will tell me that my answer is B. So that's a B, and equals 4. And that means we're going to move to station. It says go to station 6. That means we're going to move to station 6. We started at 9, and we're moving to 6. So now you're going to look for the card with the number 6. And I'm not going to go over all cards, but I'm going to at least go over 2 problems to make sure you understand the process of this. All right, so the number 6 is going to come B negative 4k plus 2 parentheses 5k minus 6 equals negative 3k minus 39. All right, so this is a little bit longer than usual, but it's okay, same steps. Let's distribute. So we're gonna have, the only distribution is this part right here. We're gonna multiply 2 times 5 and 2 times -6. 2 times 5k gives you positive 10k, and then 2 times -6 gives you -12. So now we bring this down, -4k, and then we bring these two down, so that's -3k minus 39. All right, the next step is to combine. So we are going to draw that wall and identify what we have. So k is a variable, 10k is a variable, 12 is a constant, 3k is a variable, 39 is a constant. So as you label these, you realize that if you look at the left side only, you have two variables, so you can combine those two. On the right side, we only have a variable and a constant, so no, you cannot combine those two. So focusing on this only, we're going to combine -4k plus 10k. -4 plus 10 gives you +6, so we're going to write 6k. And then the constant of -12, we didn't do anything to that. And then we have -3k minus 39. So now that we combine like terms, we're going to do the next part of moving things to the other side. Again, usually the variable goes on the left side, so I'm just going to go ahead and show that example. The k goes to the left side, so we're going to add 3k to cancel this side. But what you do to one side, you do to the other. So that's 9k minus 12 equals -39. So these kind of just came down. After that, we want to move the numbers to the other side. Since the k went to the left side, the numbers go to the right side, and we're going to do plus 12 to cancel that 12. -12 plus 12 is 0, so it cancels, and now you have 9k equals, and here you do -39 plus 12. They're opposite signs, so you're technically canceling here 12 numbers. So 39 minus 12, we're going to end up with 27. 9k equals 27. When you have a variable by itself and a coefficient, you divide by the coefficient. So k equals 3. Then you check your answer choices, and it looks like we have a -3. So I may have forgotten a negative again. I'm going to look and see, oh, it looks like -39 plus 12 results in -27. So that ends up at -3. So please go back and check your work. Don't feel like everything you did is wrong. It's probably a little mistake somewhere like this. -3 is your letter D. And that means it takes you to station 8. So now you proceed to the next card and you put 8. And you just go and continue. You look for card 8, which is this one. And then you copy it down. And you solve it following the 3 steps, which is distribute, combine, and move. So just keep going, keep practicing, and that's the only way you will master this. Let me know if this video helped.